Hi, I'm Sheila, a mom of two with a husband and two elderly cats, and on this channel I share how I'm creating a calm, practical life and finding fulfillment my way. Today I wanted to share the pantry staples I always keep in my house that make meal creation so much easier. These are the items that, in my experience, give you the biggest bang for your buck because they can be used in so many different ways. If I had to start my kitchen from scratch, these are the pantry staples I would buy first because they make it so easy to throw together meals without constantly running to the grocery store. When I have these things on hand, I always feel like I can pull together a meal without a lot of stress. The first group is baking staples: flour, sugar, cornmeal, yeast, baking powder, baking soda, and chocolate chips. I always keep these on hand because they let us make things like cornbread, pizza dough, tortillas, cookies, or really any baked good we might be craving. It's nice knowing that if we want something homemade, I already have the basics ready to go. Next are pantry items that can turn into full meals: pasta, canned tomatoes, tuna, sardines, rice, red lentils, canned beans, and chicken broth. These are incredibly versatile. You can use beans, tomatoes, and lentils to make things like curry or chili. Tomatoes and chicken broth make a really easy homemade tomato soup. Tuna and sardines are great protein options for lunch. You can add them to a salad, mix them with mayo and mustard and put it on toast, or just eat them with crackers. And rice is one of our favorites because it works with almost anything. You can add it to soups, serve it as a side, or use it as a base for bowls. Another category I always keep stocked is condiments and sauces. Things like vinegar, soy sauce, mustard, ketchup, marinara, salsa, mayo, and peanut butter. I think these give the biggest flavor boost for the smallest effort. They can turn a simple meal into something much more interesting. For example, vinegars add acidity and really brighten up a dish. Sometimes just a splash in soup or over sauteed vegetables makes a big difference. I also love using a thick balsamic vinegar as a salad dressing all on its own because it's naturally sweet and flavorful. It's also amazing drizzled over sauteed mushrooms or roasted Brussels sprouts. Mustard is great in salad dressings or mixed into mayo-based salads. I especially like Dijon mustard. Soy sauce adds that salty, umami flavor and works really well in soups, stir-fries, or sauces. Marinara is great for pasta, of course, but I also use it as a shortcut for tomato soup. I'll share my favorite recipe for this in the description below. Salsa is another one that's really versatile. It's great in bowls, mixed into ground meat, or even used as a quick salad dressing. And mayo is just great for adding creaminess to salads and sandwiches. For spices, the ones I reach for most often are salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, both smoked and sweet, curry powder, chili powder, oregano, cumin, vanilla, and cinnamon. These are the ones that seem to show up in the majority of the recipes I make, so they definitely earn their spot in the pantry. For oils, we mostly use avocado oil in place of vegetable or canola oil. I use it for pan frying and also keep the spray version to grease pans or dishes before cooking. And I also use a lot of good quality olive oil, especially for things like salad dressings or drizzling over finished dishes. And then there are a few produce items I almost always have on hand in my pantry: potatoes, onions, and garlic. Potatoes in particular get used a lot in our house. One of our favorite recipes is homemade fries because they are pretty simple to make and taste as good as a restaurant. You start off by cutting russet or yellow potatoes into fries and throwing them in a bowl. Then cover them with water and let them sit for about an hour. This helps get the starches off so they are more crispy. Then drain them and dry them off. Then add avocado oil and your favorite fry seasoning. I'm using garlic powder, salt, and paprika. Then I put them in a preheated air fryer at 400 degrees for 10 minutes. Give them a shake and air fry for 5 more minutes. You'll want to bake in batches for better crispiness. At the end, I put them on a baking sheet and sprinkle with salt. Our family eats these up fast. I'll link the recipe I use in the description below. I hope this video gives you a few ideas for pantry staples that can make cooking feel easier during the week. Having these things stocked always makes me feel calmer and more prepared when it comes to meals. And I'd love to know in the comments, what are the pantry staples you always keep on hand that make your life a little easier?